Hello, this is Megan's Minutes. Today I would like to talk to you about grace and courtesy. Grace and courtesy is Montessori's approach to social relations. So when we're in the classroom, we have this little mini society of 3 to 6-year-olds, and we want it to be a cooperative society. So we really want to focus on how can each unique individual get their needs met, as well as being aware and respectful of all the other individual needs that are taking place in the classroom. So the same thing can be applied at home. You have a mini society at your house too. For however many members are in your household, each one of them has individual needs, and in order for all of you to thrive, you need to live in a cooperative society where everyone is respectful of each other's needs, and hopefully a peaceful environment that is also fun. So just a reminder that for the very young child under the age of 6, they have what Montessori coined as the absorbent mind. The absorbent mind functions differently than an older child or an adult. The older child or adult has a reasoning mind, so they can kind of pinpoint what they want to learn, they can decide they want to learn it, and they can focus their attention on that and kind of disregard everything else. For the very young child, or the first plane child between the ages of 0 and 6, their absorbent mind cannot do that kind of reasoning. It's absorbing everything equally at the same time. So this is how they are capable of learning language, movement like walking and running. These things happen effortlessly because of their absorbent minds. They are meant to adapt to their time and place. So if you're in Italy, you're going to learn Italian. If you're here, you're going to learn English. If you're in an English-speaking household, that's how the brain works so that you can function in the society that you were born into. So it's really important to acknowledge the absorbent mind, and the way that you do that is by modeling. Modeling is so much more effective than using your words alone. So say your child is running in the house and you're wanting them to walk. So not only can you say with positive language, you can walk, you want to be telling them what they can do rather than what they can't do. So you can walk when you're in the house. I'll show you. This is how you can walk in the house, and then show them. Just walk casually and slowly across the room. I also like to give them an alternative for the activity that they're trying to do. So if they're running, I would say, you can walk in the house. This is how you can walk in the house. If you're needing to run, you can go outside or in the basement or wherever you have, in the classroom you have the line, you can run on the line. So wherever is the appropriate way to get that out also should be offered. So say a child is throwing something. You can say, oh, you can throw that outside. Here, I'll show you. And then you can take them out and throw them, or show them where they can throw or what they can throw. Or they throw a rock and you're like, oh, you can throw the ball, and show them. So that is really helpful to use the positive language to give an alternative for what route you would like them to go with their behavior. And then also model it physically, do some role playing. I also want to mention the 3-part message. We have so many threes in Montessori. The 3-part message is really based on the nonviolent communication model, which is the first is to identify what happened, the second is to identify how you feel about it, and the third is what do you feel you need to recover from the situation. So say that your child is building something and your other child comes and knocks it down, and then your child could say, you knocked over my building. Specific information about what happened is very helpful in communication. So really have them work on identifying, not saying like, you're mean. What happened that you feel was mean, specifically? That also is good feedback for the other child so that they understand exactly where your first child is coming from. So you knocked down my work. That makes me feel angry. I would like you to say sorry. I would like you to help me clean it up. I would like you to walk around my work next time. Whatever it is, and have it come from them. Now then your other child is likely going to have their own 3-part message, and then you can just help them navigate that back and forth. And you can also be using your 3-part message by modeling it. You know, so say your child keeps running in the house, and you could say, you keep running in the house and that's making me feel frustrated because I've already told you that I would like you to walk in the house and run outside. Please go outside to run. Something like that. Okay, so I just wanted to give you some quick tips about grace and courtesy. Please remember that your child has the absorbent mind. It's always going to be better if you can act it out or model it. You can use your other children or your partner to help you model things, and also help them work through that three-part message that's going to help them navigate situations at home around conflict, but also at the playground or at school. So go ahead and keep working on those skills too. Okay, I think that's it for now. See you next time.